Just for those of you who haven't been here, previously, to know what is going on, we are playing Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes Nemesis, specifically. The Nemesis being this absolute menace of a Frenchman who has decided that he specifically hates the English. His name is Arsène Lupin, and we fucking hate this guy because we hate the French. He's like, I'm gonna make the English look bad by stealing some artifacts and making y'all look stupid. Because he has the audacity to think that he can get away with crimes when Sherlock Holmes is on the case. You know? So, in the first episode, we, like, barely missed stopping him stealing this painting from the National Gallery. Then, somehow he managed to steal the ravens from... Oh my god, from, like, the Tower of London or something? Oh, we're stopping the French? Get him popcorn. Hell yeah! Gonna need it. And where all did we go? We're at the British Museum now. So that is the most recent development is we are now going to stop him from stealing things at the British Museum. Yeah. It was, let me, like, double check. It was first the National Gallery, and then it was Tower of London. And now we're at the British Museum. Going to stop him from stealing things. Yay. But yeah, so we have just arrived at the British Museum. The Prime Minister was here. He's kind of angry that we've been allowed to, like, run amok and also make the police look stupid. So we're probably also going to be tag teaming this with the police as well. And yeah.
You have no idea what's going on?
No, not in the slightest. But I do know that it's rather pleasant watching all these pretty young men in uniform. Our inspector,
Ayo?
You are quite the joker. You are going to jail. And everybody... oh, hello, gentlemen. What can we do for you?
Oh my. I know what you are. I don't think that there's a heterosexual explanation for this one.
Good day, my name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson. Are you the museum's curator?
The guard.
Hello?
Could you show me the Rosetta Stone as quickly as possible, please?
Yeah,
Of course. Follow me.
Oh yeah, that's what they're stealing, the Rosetta Stone. Yeah. Curator likes having a bit of fruit in his salad.
You follow me
That
with
is
muffled
very
steps
true.
in the hall, up the stairs, into my small room. That's where you get out your... Here, gentlemen, we have arrived. The Rosetta Stone. Did you know that it was taken from the French?
Only too well. There stands the honour of England that we must be prepared to defend, Watson. Let's find Lestrade. We'll need his men to help search the museum.
In a game where there's been quite a few fruity characters, I think that man takes the cake. It's a whole ass fruit salad right there. That sure is a thing. Oh my goodness. Also, yes, we are just tall. Before anybody wonders why, like, Watson seems like he's boob height. We're just tall, apparently. It's just a thing. Yeah.
The famous Rosetta Stone. After Thomas Young's discovery, Champollion was able to fully decipher the great mystery of hieroglyphs. In fact, this text, a Ptolemaic decree from 196 BC, was inscribed in 3 languages: hieroglyphs, Demotics, a popular script at the time, and finally Greek.
Yep. So, it's really funny, because Arsène Lupin's whole purpose in trying to steal these things is to make the English look bad. and occasionally to reclaim things that he thinks that belong to the French. Which is why he's going to be specifically targeting the Rosetta Stone, but at the same time, the French stole it too! So I don't know. Maybe this guy is just a little bit stupid. So hi Shadow, welcome on in. How you doing tonight? We're just getting started with trying to stop crimes. The museum curator at the British Museum is one of the prettiest gentlemen I've ever had the pleasure of listening
Nothing to report, Mr. Holmes.
Ooh. Loggers.
Nothing to report, Mr. Holmes.
Okay. Y'all probably don't have anything useful to say. So let's go take a look around, see what all's...
Colossal bust of Ramesses II, Ramesses the Great.
Cause, yeah, he'll occasionally, like, tell us
Granite-laden
stuff.
sarcophagus of Setjau, Viceroy of Nubia in the reign of Ramesses II, 1279 to 1213 BC. Granite sarcophagus of Parhemnadja, High Priest of Fat at Memphis.
Yeah, if this goes the same way that the stuff in the National Gallery did, we're probably going to end up having to basically, like,
Sarcophagus of
click on
Hapmen,
everything.
absent for the moment, a gift of King George III.
We're going to take a look at all of the things.
Colossal limestone bust of Amenhotep III.
Cool, cool, very lovely. Which, you know, is kind of fun.
Granite statue of
Seeing
Amun
the
in
low
form of a
polygon.
ram protecting King Taharqa, a member of the 25th dynasty.
Sometimes they even end up being a little bit relevant. What?
Granite naos of Ptolemy VIII, a shrine dedicated to Isis.
Okay.
Column and chapter in the shape of a palm, red granite. Fragment of the beard of the Great Sphinx.
They use some big words. Yeah. I mean, we are playing
Great
a Sherlock
sculpture
Holmes,
of a scarab
so
beetle.
he's allowed to be
Granodiorite
like
bark,
this.
bearing a statue of Queen Mutemwia, who was the mother of Amenhotep III. Egyptian stele,
Let's see.
painted limestone statue of Nenkeftka, 5th dynasty.
Very lovely. Yes, yes, very much. Yep. We can look at that. Oh, no, I guess not. Is there stuff that we just don't get to look at? What do you mean? I
Ram of Amun.
wanna look at all the things. We came in from that way.
Bust of Amenhotep III.
I'm not smart enough to understand. It's okay. I'm barely keeping
Limestone
up
stela
to.
with 3 figures of Bes, protector of households, brandishing a sword to fight evil. Granite head of Amenhotep III.
There's something about this guy. He just looks like he has a very friendly face. Like, he just seems like he'd be nice. I have no idea about, like, Egyptian history or anything, so for all I know, he could have, like, mass murdered people or
Siltstone
something.
sarcophagus
But he
of
just has, like, a
Sesebek,
friendly face.
Vizier of Upper Egypt.
You know?
It's an ancient Babylonian door.
Like, got the numbers?
Neo-Assyrian stone relief representing an homage to King Ashurnasirpal II. The monkey is a very sought-after animal in Mesopotamian art, an exotic animal of great value. Colossal granite fist, one must imagine the rest.
Very interesting. I'm intrigued. Can I get
Queen Amos Meritamun, sister and wife of Amenhotep I.
Okay.
Black granite statues of Sekhmet, Egyptian goddess of destruction, instrument of Re's vengeance against man.
Interesting. Very interesting. Let's double check all of our documents, just that way we can get familiar with all of the things again. So this was the poem that led us here. And after reading about this treaty was how we learned that the next item, the item that he was referring to in this poem that we got from Lupin, was referring to the Rosetta Stone because it had been acquired by England as a result of like the Treaty of Alexandria, I think was what it was. I boop you, cousin. Haha, I have been booped. Oh no. Let's see. So now, we are going to try and figure out how he intends to steal the Rosetta Stone. We do know that there are 2 people involved in this. I have my own theories. I personally think that the assistant who was working at the first museum that we went to is involved, because we've technically met Lupin before. He showed up as an extremely French, like, stereotype of a guy in, like, the first location that we went to, but...
So, Holmes, what are we doing?
Good question, buddy.
Nothing to report, Mr. Holmes.
So, it will not let us go over here. So that means that everything that we need is going to be in this area. So let's take another look at like what all is here. Make sure that I actually got to interact with everything that is interactable. Because our job here is going to be to try and basically secure the area. That way this guy cannot get the thing he's after tonight. So let's see. Did we actually get to interact with that? No, we didn't. Oh, do we just... Oh, do we get free reign of everything now?
Nothing to report, Mr. Holmes.
Sick, if so. Okay, so they're doing construction. So there's been a lot of stuff that was closed down anyways, which is why there's no people here. So, that's good. Oh, hey, there's our little friend. Why is he in particular so short? I don't
Lestrade,
understand.
how are things coming along?
We have finished, and if I know one thing, it's that Arsène Lupin is not hidden in this museum. We gave everything, even the smallest nook, the once-over, 3 times. The men have doubled the watch outside.
It's not gonna
This
stop him.
place is protected like a fortress.
Excellent. Arsène Lupin isn't inside, and we have made sure that he can't enter. Remember, Lestrade, no one is to breach the walls of the museum. No one.
Tell me, Holmes, 2 hours have passed and we still haven't eaten. Can we...
Certainly, Watson. Find something to restore yourself. Nothing for me.
Ask one of the men outside if there's anything left over from the mess, Watson.
Come, Inspector. Let's go over the plan one more time.
That's Arsène Lupin. I'm a fan. Oh no? Wait, what do you mean? Oh no. I know nothing about what might be happening next. So I am figuring out all this as we go along. It's been very interesting. Also, there is a B plot with all of this. Like, we have our A plot playing as Sherlock, trying to stop Arsène Lupin from, you know, getting to all of the things. And we have our B plot with Watson, who is dealing with some other stuff on his own. Like, he got approached by a journalist and, you know, is dealing with that. And, like, a fetch quest turned into somehow he is like he accidentally had a Medal of Honor sold off in order to pay off a guy's gambling debts. And yeah, it's a whole thing. Arsene Lupin is the gentleman thief who's never been caught in the stories. Oh. Well, we're about to change that. Maybe. Assuming that we didn't get ourselves into some shit that we cannot handle.
Ah, it looks like the police's bread bag. It's a rubbish bag, not a bread bag.
Oh.
Psst! Hey, Doctor! Psst!
But what are you
This
doing
guy.
Word
This
on the
guy's
street
so
is that
suspicious.
something big is going down here. Is that true?
there? Yes. Well, no. Regardless, you must leave.
No chance. I want my scoop. You promised me. And the time has come to keep your word.
What do you want?
Sneak me in, and I'll take some pictures, on the sly, of course, and I'll have a screamer of a headline.
Out of the question. If one of the constables sees you in the museum, you'll be taken as their quarry. And I'll pay the price for having let you in.
Oh no.
Listen, Doctor, I've seen worse. Danger is part of my job. If I am caught, I won't mention your name. You owe me that much. The situation with the medal is almost sorted, and I'll be able to bring it to you tomorrow. You wouldn't rather have me turn up empty-handed and have to explain to the great detective how you've been sneaking around, would you?
I'm not
Oh,
even
no.
sure if I can. The museum is guarded like a fortress.
You'll manage, Doctor. The main thing is to find the key to open the confounded gate and get the guards out of the way for a few minutes. Good luck, Doctor. I'll be waiting.
Oh, he's the character responsible for Honor Amongst Thieves. Oh, that's actually really cool. He certainly has been a character. So far, our only interactions with him have been him being an aggressively French stereotype, which is very, very funny. The only time we've ever directly interacted with him has been while he was, like, in disguise as an artist. It's very, very
How are you?
All's well. Just doing my duty.
Before moving away from the police officers, I should try to look for the key to the portal.
Where'd you put it? Do you have the key? Hey, buddy. Do you have
How
a
are
key?
you?
All's well. Just doing my duty.
You got a key?
Before moving away from the police officers, I should try to look for the key to the portal.
Where key? Where at key? Key at where? Surely it would be either like somewhere inside the gate or over by them. Wherever it is that they're actually like set up and stuff. That just like makes sense. Yeah? What's over here? Wedge. Right, right. I'm gonna take the red and then I throw it. Okay. So where exactly is... You know what? Actually, I said before, okay. So there is a useless twink at the other museum, at the National Gallery, who, like, so aggressively useless twink, it's not even funny. But I am kind of convinced that this, like, random journalist guy who's latched onto Watson is the second person involved in the heist. Because at the first location, we had the opportunity to examine the crime scene a little bit closer. And we found 2 sets of footprints. And we know that they were 2 sets of footprints, like, belonging to 2 different people because the shoe sizes were completely different. And one of them, we basically have confirmed, is Lupin's footprints because we talked to the guy previously. And there was a spot where we knew for sure that he was. And we were basically able to confirm it based on the shoe size and, like, the kind of print left behind. But the second one, we don't have a person matched for. And it might actually be this malicious journalist guy. Because, yeah. Might be inside. Could be inside. But they have put it at the desk. That feels right. Putting it in somewhere behind the desk. Either gonna be like in here, or it's gonna be like in the director's office or something.
I have no interest in going there.
It's not in there. Take a look around. What's in here? Like a workshop?
No interest whatsoever.
Amber. Okay, so that's probably gonna come up later then. That's a lot of soap. That's a lot of fucking soap. Let's see. What else do we have? What else is around? Can we go in there? No. Because usually it'll tell us straight up if, like, we're out of bounds for, like, a quest. Not on the step. Okay, we can't go up there then. Oh. Because we also haven't been in this center room yet. Certainly would hate to hear about that crate being dropped. Yeah.
How are you?
All's well. Just doing my duty.
It's kind of interesting to, like, be able to play as multiple different people in this, because you get very different reactions to, like... People react very differently to Watson than they do to Sherlock.
This machine is
Very
strange.
fun.
It must help to locate oneself in this immense library.
Hey, what? I think it forgot that we are not playing as Watson for a second there. I think that we need to necessarily be in here then. Let's see. That means it has to be, like, somewhere outside, right? They not take Watson seriously, or is it the other way around? It's usually, like... It's a combination of, like, they don't take Watson as seriously. It's not necessarily that they don't take him as seriously. It's kind of like they're just friendlier to him. Like, when Sherlock goes up to the guards, you know, it's like, oh, nothing to report, sir. And they're like, hey, and Watson's like, hey, how's it going? You know? He's just, he gets much friendlier reactions to people. Yeah, because Sherlock is very much, like, all business and is very straightforward, you know? And Watson, like, you know, is a little bit, like, friendlier. And there's also certain times where they will interact with the same object and will give, like, very different commentary. Like, there was stuff in the museum where if you're playing as Watson, you'll get, like, more, like, I don't know how else to put it other than it's, like, he'll make actual, like, commentary on the art that's around.
I have no interest in going
okay.
there.
That means we don't need to go that way. See if it'll do the same for this side. Because that gives us kind of the bounds of what we're looking for. Because sometimes we kind of have to do that with these.
I have no interest in going there.
Cool. That does help. Where the fuck do I get the key? How do I open the gate? And that's where we're at. Because Watson continues to make bad decisions. Ill-advised, bad decisions.
Do you have the key for this portal, Doctor?
Yeah. Let's see. Because if talking to those two guards isn't going to do it, then I wonder if we do need to actually go talk to the curator. Give that a shot, actually. Because I think he's just about the only person that we haven't talked to, unless we do specifically need to go, like, talk to Lestrade. Oh, hey, buddy. Why the fuck is this so maze-like?
So, my friend, all seems well with you?
Goodness, yes. No more visitors, no more racket. At last I can take care of the filing that has been piling up.
Like, he's so fruity. Oh my god. Like, it's just his mannerisms that are just like...
Ah, all these treasures in
I don't
the
know how to
museum.
put that.
A great responsibility to guarantee their security. By the way, are there several keys for the main entrance?
As I said to your colleague, Inspector Lemon or Lester, I can't recall, there is the one that I gave him, and there is the curator's.
Where is the museum curator?
He is on holidays in Scotland for the duration of the
Oh.
renovations, and as he's the only one who can open the strange lock on his strongbox, the key is perfectly secure.
Okay, so...
Is one of the keys for the portal in the curator's office, then?
Yes, near the entrance. The architect is there at present.
Okay.
I must go now. Until later, perhaps.
Okay, so we do actually now need to go into the office. Yay! Yeah. There's been this whole B plot with Watson that's been him trying to get information from people and doing more like, I don't want to say like soft skills stuff, but like with Sherlock, it feels very much like direct. We're gonna go investigate the crime sort of deal. Whereas Watson has like this whole big drama thing where there is the keeper of a bookshop that they frequent, may or may not be addicted to trying to summon Cthulhu and also has some massive gambling debts that need to get squared up. And in the process of trying to help out this bookseller friend, he managed to sell, like, Sherlock's Medal of Honor, and is now going through a whole bunch of hoops dealing with some shady people trying to get the medal back. It's very, very interesting. Cool. So what if we just, like, steal things? Just a little bit of theft as a treat. Oh man, that is an interesting lock. Oh, I hate how this is gonna be done. We don't have a combination for this yet, but every Wednesday morning, meeting of Commonwealth Archaeological Society. Take 2 magnesium pills from Dr. Bunny after each meal. It's open. Okay. 15. Blew up, head down.
The museum director's reminder. Apparently, he suffers from memory loss. He even jots down some sort of hieroglyphs.
Interesting. So we need to open that safe. It's just a matter of how. Is there anything else around that we can use to get information? Does not appear so. Take another close look at that safe. Okay. So we have... So it's those 4 dials. 0 and 90. And then all of these have a bunch of different numbers. 15. Currently we don't have anything that gets out. Let's see, maybe there's some notes somewhere else that we can get into. Because let's see. Let's double check that. To open. Red goes down, blue goes up. 15. I wonder if there's going to be something that we can find in another location that'll give us a better key to that. Because that seems like we need another object involved. Hey, how's it going? Go in here? We can! Oh! What's in here? Should look away from that. Okay. What all do we have in here?
Superb, but I don't have time to visit the museum.
Aw. Ooh.
I don't have time to play tourist. I must take care of this accursed journalist.
See. I'm sure Sherlock will have more insightful things to say about all of this. But, for now...
No interest whatsoever.
For now, I think there may or may not be anything even in here.
Superb, but I don't have time to visit the museum.
I don't think that there's anything in here for us. There's something over here? Nope, doesn't look like it. Head back out. What is the red and blue dials? Down to 50. Wait. I might have an idea, actually. Let's see. Just had a thought. Okay, so let me double check this. Inventory, documents. Okay, so red 15. Red 15 blew up. So what if I turn this? Is there a 15 on here? There is. There's a red 15. So now I wonder if there's something that I can get from turning this to 15. Okay, so this would be... What are our options? Okay, so that, if that's 90... What? Okay. So... So wait, okay, actually... There's a couple of ways I think that we can interpret this. The first, I think there is something... Like, so when we turn this, that way it matched red 15. All of these, the green arrows, then suddenly lined up with other numbers. So what I'm thinking is that we try then... Okay, so if that's 90, I'm kind of assuming... I don't actually know what the increments on this are, now that I'm saying this aloud. But there isn't a number that's above 105. So, or 120. So, I think... What would the increments on this be, then? Would it just be up to 120? In which case, like, all of these... All of the... Would it be like a clock? I don't know. I don't know. Is there anything to be... Wait a minute. Okay, so starting with red 15. Red and blue. that has to mean something, right? There has to be something about the fact that these are red and blue numbers. And when we turned this so that the red arrow was on red 15, of these, let's see, 2 of these are red numbers, 2 of them are blue. So maybe it's something along the lines of like turning them all so that way they match the numbers that these are pointing to? Ish? Maybe? Just figuring out what the increments on this are. Because, is it 5s? It has to be 5s, right? So in that case... 60, 65, 70, 75. If that... I'm just gonna assume that it's like clockwise going around. So the first one will be 75. The next one will be 45. Will the curator's office have more clues around for the safe? We did take a look and I didn't see anything. So I'm gonna just like try this as a first answer. Oh, this one is 3. 3 and 4 are gonna be the same if I'm right with this. And I might not be. I very much might not be. I don't think I am correct. What else do I have to interact with? Huh. Oh, thank you so much for the unshrimping. I will go ahead and the hydrate. I'll go ahead and take those now. Alright, let's see. We can take another look around just in case. But so far, that is all that we have, really, to go off of. Is the red and blue arrows. Red goes down, blue goes up. Wait a minute. Why would that be a 90 and a 0 then? I think this is right. We're gonna, like, there's a lot of assumptions it feels like I'm making here. So if I turn this center dial so that way it's on red 15, then the next one around, again, I have no idea if I'm even close to being on base here. But that... Wait, okay. So if it had it be on red 15, and again, that's what I'm assuming from here. Red goes down, blue goes... Maybe, okay. Blue is counterclockwise. And red is clockwise. So wait a minute. So hypothetically, 2 of these numbers are red and 2 of them are blue, which means that that has to mean something to me. So, okay, the first one was blue 75. I turned it clockwise 75. So what if it was actually the other way? What if you were supposed to effectively be able to turn it counterclockwise or figure out where it would be if it was that direction? 2 would be the 45. Yep. 3 is 30. Is blue 30, which would put it up at the 90. Give that a shot. 50. The other way I can see this is that we have to, like, record the numbers. So if that wasn't it. So that would be a 15. So if we then are going off of the red and blue numbers specifically, we turn it clockwise 15 degrees. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. So it would be 105. 90. 95. 100. 105. So then if I continue on around 105. Can you see the smoke coming out of my ears yet? 105 would basically just be back to the start. Let's put it back at 15. I don't know if that'll be right either. It also is absolutely driving me crazy that I have to single click each of these every single time. Nothing. Okay. Okay. What else? Can we go back and ask the curator for things? We probably can't because we are trying to crack the safe here. I think you're overthinking it. There's no way the devs would be this cruel at this point in time. This is a game from 2009. So we kind of have to assume that they kind of hate the players. Just by nature. There hasn't been anything like super bad, I think. Most of it has been fairly intuitive so far. I mean, they did include a hint system, so that's pretty nice. None on the desk will help you. This is relatively complicated, but can be done by paying close attention to the curator's note. We're gonna look at the hints. Red arrow points clockwise, blue arrow counts. Yep, we got that. Red 15, we got that. Safe to that color and value, red 15. Okay. So we got that far. We're getting places. We are, in fact, doing the thing. We're figuring it out. Okay. Am I needing to use some hints for this one? Yeah. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm gonna bubble around, get comfy here, because I think we're gonna have to probably maybe take notes of where shit actually goes. Anyways, let's turn this back around so that way, thinking you set the red arrow to 15 to match the green arrows, the numbers on the corner dials. I think that's probably what it's gonna have us do. And that's kind of what I tried to do at the start. But I think I may have gotten which ones was which wrong. That's the only other thing I can really think. Yep, we figured that out. Blue 70, red 50. Blue 75, red 45, blue 30, red 30. Yeah, that's what we had before. The numbers are degree increments. A circle makes up 360 degrees, each quarter making up 90 degrees, and a sixth of each quarter making up one 15-degree interval. Okay, it was literally just, in that case, that I had the increments wrong. So, that's fun. Okay. $25, $45, $30, $30. So they're all 15-degree intervals. Okay. So 75 degrees. That blah, blah, blah. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. Wait, no. Because then it has to go up that way. So if it starts at there, 45 red. Yeah. 45 red is gonna be here. 45 red. 30 blue is gonna be... So we were on the right track from the start. We just didn't get the right numbers. So I don't feel too bad. You know it's bad when even the hints say it's gonna be a little obtuse. We did it!
What are you doing there?
I was checking to see if the strongbox was locked.
More likely you were checking to see if it was damaged, weren't you? Well, I didn't touch it.
Calm down, young man. What has happened? You seem to be out of sorts.
You wouldn't understand. All this pressure, it's too much. We're 3 weeks behind schedule, and they are constantly threatening to fire me if any of my workmen cause even the slightest damage to any of the works preserved here. And you come in and send my team home and place police officers all over? If they knock over a statue or break a vase, I'll end up carrying the can for the lot.
Now, that's not true. The police are professionals. They will stay clear of the fragile objects, and the statues here are so heavy, there's no chance they will fall.
Cool.
You are deceiving yourself. Look at the 2 lions at the entrance. The base of one of the 2 is crumbling so much that it will turn into dust at the slightest noise. And there are plenty like that here.
In any case, young man, you must
Interesting.
stop tormenting yourself. No one will wrongly accuse you. Now I must get the police away from the entrance to sneak the journalist in.
Okay, we are back in business. Okay. What all... I think we could probably just like, hey, I think you're needed inside.
How are you?
All's well. Just doing my duty.
Now I must get the police away from the entrance to sneak the journalist in.
Oh, in that case, never mind. They wouldn't have drawn specific attention to the lions if we weren't about to go commit some property damage.
This limestone pedestal is crippled by the humidity. A small knock by a blunt instrument and it will topple like a castle of cards.
If only we knew where to get a hammer. Who's ready to go commit some property damage?
Before
Me.
moving away from the police officers, I should try to look for the key to the portal.
We already have it though.
Before moving away from the police
We already
officers,
have the
I
key.
should
What are
try
you fucking talking about?
This limestone pedestal is crippled.
Watson, please.
Before moving away from the police officers, I should try to look for the key to the portal.
What do you mean? I have the hammer and everything. I know exactly what we need to do. We're just gonna beat the snot out of this until it breaks. And then the police are gonna come running. We're gonna be like, oh no, it broken. We give the hammer to the cops?
How are you?
All's well.
Nope.
Just doing my...
Now I must get the police away from the entrance.
Okay. This is one of those things where, like, there's been a couple of puzzles with this where it's like, I know what I need to do, but there's like a missing step, you know? Can I just be...
Before moving away,
Stop it. We have the thing. Just let me beat it to death. there anything else in that room that I need to pick up then? Before we, you know, destroy some, like, priceless statues and stuff. And send that poor architect guy to basically get that. I don't know. Stress-induced mental breakdown. And we... No. It's literally just, we need to...
This limestone pedestal is crippled.
Small knock by a blunt instrument.
Before moving away from the police...
What do you mean? What do you want from me? Oh, we have to give him the key first. Okay. That'll be all that it is. We have to give him the key first, and then we'll be able to commit some property damage. This is such a bad idea. I hope you know that you're...
to get rid of the police, Doctor.
He's, gonna absolutely let in the accomplice. This guy's not just a journalist, he's a master thief as well.
It pains me to hurt this work of art, but I have no other choice. Only an event of this magnitude can create a diversion.
Oh. Dude, you're gonna get in so much trouble you don't even know.
It wasn't me.
Good God, what has happened?
It wasn't me.
I just arrived. The base must have caved in under the weight of the statue.
It wasn't me.
The statue can't stay on the ground. We must keep it up away from the humidity.
I don't think that's how that works.
Find anyone in the museum to help lift it. I'll go outside to find reinforcements.
It wasn't me.
This guy's gonna,
It
like...
wasn't me.
Oh, this poor guy. If we're not careful, this guy's gonna end up, like, cosplaying a dire swing or something by the end of this.
What's all this racket?
A statue has collapsed in the entrance hall. We must quickly move it. Otherwise, the invoice will be sent to your unit. Come, give us a hand.
But we aren't allowed to leave our post.
In Afghanistan, I was shot, and I'm no longer able to exert myself with that arm. I will be of no use lifting, but I could keep an eye while you help your colleagues.
In that case...
Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna go back and be like, tee, malicious twink, you can come in now.
Well done, Doctor. You are obviously a man of his word, and resourceful also.
Hurry up and
Yeah.
above all, stay hidden. The last thing I want is for you to be caught.
Ha! No one has succeeded in doing that yet. Until later, Doctor.
Oh no. This guy is absolutely fucking in on it. I don't know how else to put that. He's in on it. He's the other guy. And we're gonna figure it out when shit gets stolen because Watson let this twink in.
Ah, there you are, gentlemen. You can reclaim your post. Nothing happened. Smooth sailing.
Well, Watson, it would appear that you served as reinforcement to Lestrade's men. It's a pleasure to see that 2 sleepless nights haven't taken away your legendary spirit of enterprise. Well,
Sherlock just
gentlemen,
does
we'll
not
wait and
fucking
wait some
see
more.
what's happening here. It's wild. Like, he's completely
I've
oblivious to
tripled
so
the
much of
manpower
this.
surrounding the building. My men have a carbide searchlight. No way of getting past it as long as it's a clear night. I have, moreover, locked all of the exits leading onto the hall where the Rosetta Stone is found and placed a man by each of the doors.
Unfortunately, the guy's already inside because you let him
4
in.
of my best men are locked inside and stationed directly in front of the stone. Knowing that it weighs almost 1,500 pounds, Lupin doesn't stand a chance.
We'll know soon enough.
Excuse me, Inspector, but I hope that your men won't forget to replace the iron bars in the room where they were. They shouldn't be left outside, as they don't like the humidity.
What are you saying, young man? I never gave the order to take any iron bars.
Listen, they were there 2 hours ago. Who would have taken them if not your men?
Leave it to me, Lestrade.
Oh no. The journalist is
Young
up
man,
to some
you
bullshit.
said some iron bars had disappeared. Can you show me where?
Follow
We're back
me.
as Sherlock trying to solve Watson's problems.
Here's the spot.
Tell me, what can be made with iron bars?
Everything and anything.
Do you know if anything else is missing?
I don't know. I didn't take the time to look because I must prepare some plans.
Return to your work. For the time being, I'll see if anything else is missing, and I'll come find you if I need any further information.
Watson's like,
Watson,
oh
join
god.
Lestrade and keep a check on things.
As for me, I'll be in my actually, the director's office if you need me.
Oh man. He's gotta know that there's something up.
Some rolls of rope were there. There was a pulley here.
Yeah, it's too late.
A box of soap was recently removed.
The guy's absolutely in on it. And, yeah. Pulley, the rope. Guess that might be it? I think, probably gonna get stolen. I don't know how to put that. Can we go in there? Is it gonna let us? Guy's absolutely gonna steal it. We're not gonna be able to stop him. That's just how it is. Question is how he would like Uncle Lettuce over here. I mean, if I was gonna guess, it'd probably be from the roof, but who knows? What's going on over here? Can we go in there? Can we go in?
The print from the bag that was found here is quite clear. The bag was recently removed.
Interesting. That's probably going to be a counterweight, so he's probably planning on, like, being able to lift it somehow? The question is, where is he going to put it? Like, are we going to find, like, a wheelbarrow or something? Or, like, a... Okay. But even then, he'd still need to, like, have a getaway ready for it. Right?
A tarpaulin protected these materials, and it was removed.
Okay. The... Okay. There was a bunch of materials moved. We've figured that much out. Let's see. We need to go talk to, like, the curator. Excuse me. Good evening, you delight.
Quite the business this, isn't it?
I stand by. There is no heterosexual explanation for this man. Okay. So then let's go to... I think where the squad was. We haven't been in the back hall. Can we go in here? Anything we'll be able to find in here?
Impressive collection of artists' medals by Dacier. A lovely Stradivarius.
Like, it's just genuinely so interesting to like...
The solar system. Impressive and ingenious.
He's got so many different takes on things than Watson does. Great. Can we go through here? I don't think we can. Let's see if there's anything in the back area. Hey, bud. How's it going? Do you have anything? for
Nothing
me?
to report, Mr. Holmes.
Cool. Thanks, buddy. Maybe out front. Or we go back to the director's office. Okay.
Any news, Mr. Holmes?
I think I made the round of all the missing objects. Here I noted them on a piece of paper. Can you tell me now what could be made with this?
Hold on. I need to think for a moment.
It's quite thoughtful of them.
What's going on, Barn Cow?
The police are too kind. They took the time to remove the rubble that was in the hall.
However, they were given orders to not leave their post. Strange. I must look into that.
Oh my.
Until later.
Da-dum-da-dum. Quite the business this, isn't it?
I'm sure you do have business with each other. I'll leave you to it.
Footprints, look.
Wait, this is gonna be where we get the...
These footprints are size 9.
Yep. Actually... Are we just getting access to the footprints from this? Oh yeah. Shit's absolutely getting stolen tonight. There's nobody out here. I feel like there should be people out here. Can we actually go down to the side?
I have no reason to go there.
Okay, okay. So we now know that there is a mystery person running around. Well, not a mystery to us, because us, the player, knows exactly who the fuck's running around. It's the malicious twink. We need to go and talk to them again.
Any news, Mr. Holmes?
Until later.
Nope. Sorry for bothering you two gentlemen. As you were. Anything? No, he's taking a moment to discuss plans with the architect, shall we say. Hell would it...
Nothing to report, Mr. Holmes.
So there's nothing in here.
Nothing to report, Mr. Holmes.
Let's see. Okay, so we kind of need to find, anybody that we can say that, we be finding stuff, yeah? What I'm getting out of this. Anybody in here? No. We kind of need to find Watson or Lestrade, so let's see what we can do. Unless there's somehow more over here. But
Footprints, look.
we've already gotten to, like...
Hold on. The most recent footprints on the ground
Oh, there
correspond
it
exactly
was
with
just
those that
saying
I
anything
found
is
in the
that.
National Gallery, in the soil from the pot. Those of Lupin.
Cool, there we go.
I think I found it, Mr. Holmes. Upon closer inspection, the soap doesn't seem to have anything to do with this. I think they mean to install a pulley on a tripod in order to reel up a load situated much lower, like in a mine, for example.
What is the maximum weight of the load that we can raise?
Given the strength of the bars, it would all depend on the counterweight used. If, for example, we used one of the pedestals of the lions in front of the stairs, we could lift more than 2,000 pounds.
Holmes! Holmes! Come here! Quick!
It's Watson. We must get to him quickly.
So, so it's gonna get stole.
Blasted door, I can never seem to open it. Oh, there it is.
Quick!
Blazes.
Damnation!
Look at this
Outside,
dapper
quick.
gentleman!
Attempt to intercept him before he absconds. Lupin is there.
What is this? Paper.png. Watson, you fucked up. You fucked up so bad.
My men are searching the area, but nothing yet. There's no sign of the
What?
stone, and even less of the man himself. We've been trumped. And here I thought our security was perfect.
It was, Lestrade, it was. It was impossible for him to enter the museum unless we let him in ourselves.
What are you suggesting? None of my men would have.
It wasn't one of your men, Lestrade. They're all fine police officers. No, it would have been someone who was deceived by Lupin and let him in unwittingly.
It was fucking Watson.
What do
We
you
all
think,
know
Watson?
it was him because
well,
the journalist.
You must be right, Holmes, as usual.
Very well. I will have my men keep an
Oh my
eye on
God.
the watchman and the architect. Who knows if either of those two chaps is an
Oh,
accomplice
man.
of the diabolical Frenchman.
Do that, Lestrade. As for you, Watson, would you be so good as to examine the police who lost consciousness? They may have been injured in the scuffle.
Certainly.
There is a
Watson,
message
you
written on
fucked
Lupin's
up.
calling card. The game begins anew.
Ooh. Where is it that you should go? The beasts at the entrance know. Look for the dark, not the light. The one on the left will steer you right. Okay. Oh, the one on the left will steer you right. Okay. Okay, so we finally get to see what's in those doors behind the lions near the entrance. Arsene Lupin wins. Yay! I mean, I feel like we're gonna get thwarted at least once more. Because the original threat had Arsene Lupin threatening to steal 5 different things to make England look stupid. And so far, he has technically succeeded in 3 of them. So, let's, gotta be, like, one of the doors, right? Hello? Oh. Unless there's something outside. Double check that. Beast at the entrance now, look for the dark, not the light. The one on the left will steer you right. Where is it you shall go? The beast at the entrance now, look for the one on the... No. Oh, wait.
A new message. What now?
There we go. Molière the poet was greatest of the great, till along did come the Englishmen we do hate. What are you now to do? Find his Veronese lovers too.
I must find a connection to those Veronese lovers.
Does that mean we get to go racer?
This machine is strange. It must help to locate oneself in this immense library. I must have made a mistake. Time to think.
Oh.
I must have made a mistake. Time to think.
Well, let's go ask the curator then. Maybe he will have ideas for us. Hey bud, how's it going?
What is this sharp thingy? My God, what have you got in your head? I'll have to watch out for your bread if you stick it in my... So, Mr. Holmes, so many emotions tonight. Isn't that right?
At least you haven't lost your good humor.
Oh, you know, one lost pebble just makes room for one more.
Listen, I'm searching for a book having to do with the lovers of Verona.
You will certainly find it here in the reading room. There are plenty of love stories from Verona and elsewhere, maybe even something from London, for example, in a museum,
If I was looking for a book in this massive library, how would I go about doing it?
Look in one of the catalogues near the entrance. The catalogue will indicate in which part of the library, on which level, and which shelf, going left to right, the book is found.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Let's give it a shot then. Maybe I just need to put in the whole phrase, lovers of Verona.
I must have made a mistake. Time to think.
Because it is extremely specific when it asks for text prompts like these.
I must have made a mistake. Time to think.
Molière was the greatest. Find Veronese lovers too. Molière.
I must have made a mistake. Time to think.
For some reason, I'm suspecting the curator for being an accomplice. I am not surprised. It feels like most of the locations that we've been to have some useless, fruity employee. First, it was the assistant at the National Gallery, who was very much like aggressively useless twink. And then it's this guy who, like, I would bet actual real legal tender that that man has a boyfriend. And you know what? If it weren't for the fact that we literally let the journalist guy in, I would as Watson, I would absolutely say that 100% the curator has been seduced by Lupin. And that's where we're at, because the one portrait that we've seen of Lupin, he was also kind of fruity. So, yeah. What other clues do we have? Your poet was greatest of the great, the long did come that Englishmen we do hate. What are you now to do? Find his Veronese lovers too. O-I-L-U-R-T.
I must have made a mistake.
Did I
Time-
fucking spell that right?
I must have made a mistake. Time
Oh,
to
his
think.
heart was stolen just like his wallet. That's kind of what I'm going with. Yeah. Yeah.
I must have made a mistake. Time to think. I must have made a mistake.
I don't understand
think.
the prompt that it is specifically asking for, and that is the most painful part of all of these, because it is so iffy. Fuck. Do I say? The famous...
Here's what I've been looking for.
Create 4. Anyways. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be somewhere over here. Unless it's up one? Okay. How do you say that it worked?
Yes, Mr. Holmes?
If I was looking for a book in this
Look in one of the catalogues near the
Okay.
entrance. The catalogue
part
will
of the
indicate
library?
in which part of the library, on which
Level.
level, and which shelf, going left to right, the book is found. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
Here's what I've been looking for.
Shakespeare 179. Because I think that's probably what it wants. Because name an example of Veronan lovers written by an Englishman that is more famous than Romeo and Juliet. So, okay. But how the fuck does it want me to figure this out? Gee. We know that it's gonna be in here. It's just a fucking matter of where. Also, this library is absolutely peak. So, yeah. Can. Also, inspired several retellings and renditions of the story. Because nothing beats romance, like star-crossed lover's tragedy. You're so right. How the fuck is this set up? Gee. Like... It's like... Okay, because it is in section G. We know that. And the level and the shelf. Hello? Really isn't any further guidance, which, you know, I'm not really appreciating. Like if it's 8 up and 4 over.
There
We go.
Romeo
Oh
and
my
Juliet.
God.
Look, a piece of
Sucks.
paper seems to be marking a page. There's something written on it.
Okay. Leading nowhere, I have seen a door of red copper or bronze from ages yore. You are within range of the way out. The next book, my friend, if you know how to count and how to look. The fourth band starting from the ground, you will count the men roaming around. The number found will be of that page on which you must read the first word I gauge. Now the seventh, counting from the top, take only the left and then stop. Count the legs of the animals that neigh, use it as you did the other, that's the way. The book that is used for reference will be found with a bit of chance. The product of the two numbers found gives you the page, my advice is sound. Okay. So, there's the door within...
Thanks to this door, I should know which book to find next.
Let's see. Let's double check the door, because we know that there's a door that was in one of the... I think it was in this gallery. Like the door to nowhere. Yeah.
It's an ancient Babylonian door.
What are we looking at here? Wait a minute. Do we have to pick a specific level to look at? Okay. Fourth band starting from the ground, you'll count the men roaming around. The number found will be of the page on the first word you must read. Now seventh, take only the left and then stop. Count the men on the fourth band. Okay. That much we can get to. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's an ancient Babylonian door.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I guess it just means count all the dudes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 33, 4, 5, 6, 37, 38, 39, 41. 41. Y'all can remember 41 for me. There's 41 dudes on band number 4. There's 41 on that side. And take only the left and then stop. Count the legs of the animals that neigh. Use it as you did the other. That's the way. Okay. So then we have to count the legs of the horses
ancient
on the left
Babylonian-
side of the 7th band. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4 times 9 is 36. So then it'll be 41 times 36.
Thanks to this door, I should know which book to find next.
One moment while I tab out, because math is not my strongest subject, contrary to popular belief. It should be 41 times 36. 1476. A lot of pages. Okay. And we're back in. Let's go back to the library and see what we've got. I wonder if we can just put in.
This is where the books dealing with the Empire's dominions are found.
Okay, we're on to something here. B14-7. B14-7. D14.
Ah,
There we
here's
go.
the book I was looking for. Hindu Enchantment. Nothing special here. Nothing special here. Nothing special here. Nothing special here.
Wait, what else did it say? Did I do it right? Fourth man starting from the ground. Count the men roaming around. The number found will be that of the page. So I guess
Nothing special here.
go to page 41.
Ah, this book is interesting.
Yes. Okay, Kali. Kali, the Black, is the destructive and creative mother goddess in Hinduism. Kali is associated with many devas and is often praised as the greatest of all deities. She is one of the 7 flickering tongues of Agni, the god of fire, Agni having the same root as the Latin word ignis. Her name derives from the word kala, meaning time in Sanskrit, she who devours time, she who is mother of time. She is equally the black female, the opposite of her white consort Shiva, whose body is covered in white ashes. She is his Shakti, his creative energy, without which he is but an empty shell. What do I do with this? Okay, so we... Not Kali.
I must have made a mistake.
Unless we can ask the curator specifically about it.
Yes, Mr. Holmes?
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, guess we don't have anything. What else did that book say? Gives you the page, my advice is sound. The book is used for reference, will be found. Okay. I wonder if there was a bunch of statues in here. I wonder if any of them are statues of Kali. Or if there's anything with that. Because there was, like, the elephant, and there was a couple of other, like, statues and stuff. So let's see.
A statue of Kali, the goddess of the dead. Destructive feminine energy.
Okay. We're getting places, I think. Gotta be something in here, right?
A unique collection of precious ancient vases. An incomplete table service, but priceless all the same.
Okay. I don't know what pieces I'm putting together, but I'm putting the pieces
It's Richard
together.
I, King of England, better known as Richard the Lionheart.
Thing here.
Impressive collection of artists'
Those.
a koala.
I love how that's the one that he focuses on. That's delightful.
Strange, this Stella. It could be an ancient custom stop panel.
Hmm. There's gotta be something here, right? Like the fact that Statue of Kali was very specifically the one that he looked at. Gotta be something, right? Right? Where are we at? What are we doing? How are we feeling in this Chili's tonight? Oh. Let's go back and take a look. Go back and take a look. So where are we at? He didn't say anything about the statue of Ali that we were looking at. Was there anything in the other gallery? It's the only other thing I can think is that there was something else that we're looking to find. But I think all of these were just Egyptian artifacts, so I don't know if there'd be... it doesn't make sense that there would be anything in here. Unless I counted wrong. That's the only other thing I can really think, is that...
It's an ancient Babylonian door.
like, it only means the ones who were wandering around, in which case 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So in that case... Hello? Hi? I think I said it was 31? Yeah? If it's 31, then that would be something different. If it specifically was talking about the number that was wandering around. And I guess we'll try that too, just in case. Come on. Oh, why? It's not letting me do the thing. One moment. Okay. Numbers. We have numbers, we have math. Let's see if this does anything different, because sometimes, like, seeing if there's a different result when I'm not sure.
I must have made a mistake.
Okay, so we did
Time
have
to
it right the
think.
first time, so that means it absolutely was something on that page with Kali. Let's go back to it then. The nuts.
Ah, here's the book I was...
Okay. But I don't know what I'm necessarily supposed to be getting out of this. You know?
Nothing special here.
So there's got to be something here. What else did the poem say? Something used for reference will be found with a bit of chance. Gives you the page. My advice is sound. We already know that there's the statue of Kali that's in one of the galleries. But then, I guess the question would be, what do we do with this information now that we know it's Kali? Y'all have thoughts? I don't have thoughts. Beyond trying, like, keywords from the page.
I must have made a mistake. Time to think.
Because we're not getting anything when we try and search specifically for Kali. We know where the statue of Kali is in the other gallery. Unless there's somebody else around that I need to, like, go and interact with, maybe? Really the only thing I can think. Because there should be, it feels like there should be something that we get from that. Another lead.
I must have made a mistake. Time to think.
What was some of the other terms that were used from that? That's the only other thing I can think is full keywords. Let us see. Oh,
Ah, here's the book I was looking for.
thank you for the
Hindu
unshrimping.
Enchantment.
So Shiva could be one. We didn't get anything specifically from searching for Kali, though. Let's see. Once again, going to use hints because that's where we're at. There's a book on Hindu enchantment. Oh, we have to use both. That's dumb. Okay.
Ah, here's the book I was looking for. Hindu Enchantment. Ah, this book is interesting.
Okay. Sure.
I found the correct pages in the book. Now, what should I look for?
I didn't get to read it, but okay. Thanks. If that was literally it. Wait. Where's the book? Actually reach it. Read the, yep. Finding the, okay. Blah, blah, blah. We're reading now. It's reading time. Search. Finding the entrance to the grotto was not simplified by the abundant vegetation. It was a shock to discover the old books and parchments perfectly conserved inside. Professor Helsing grabbed a dusty old book and perused it frenetically. "Listen to what this passage says," he cried suddenly. "Hindu astrologers identified the lunisolar zodiac in the human body. And yes, they thought that during the uterine life, the individual develops around 2 life forces, or nadis. The Pringala, the heart lotus with 12 petals, a microcosmic transposition of the solar zodiac, and the Ida, human representation of the 28 lunar mansions, similar to the zodiac, otherwise known as nakshatras. As you know. Thus, Pingala and Ina, centers of the developmental forces of the human fetus figure in the microcosm. But yes, all is becoming clear, if you consider that. At that moment, Mokhtar Baluk, or Turkish god, made a menacing gesture to interrupt him, for which we still thank him. Okay. I don't know what that means, but here we are.
I found the correct pages in the book.
What do we look
Now,
for?
what should I look for?
That's a good fucking question, man. Oh, come on, let me down. I want to go down. Not like that. Okay.
So, Mr. Holmes.
Do you have anything for me?
Find Carly, certainly. The poem indicates that I should take the first words from page 36 and 41. But where can I find Carly?
Tell me, does the name Kali mean anything to you?
An Indian goddess. It seems to me that we have a statue in her image in the West Wing.
Thank you. Hoggers. I knew that already, but thank you anyways. Alright, well, we're back in business. And we know exactly where to find the thing because we already interacted with it. Nope.
A new message. What now?
We are 3 brothers, exactly the same, but one of us has been altered in the game. Remove it if you please, but do not hurt us. The addition can be removed without much fuss. 3 of them. Where are there 3 things?
The famous Piranesi vase.
The
Colossal marble foot.
man, they got the dogs out. Also, that sandal does not look comfy. Wait, I wonder if there was something back in the Egyptian hall. Because there were a bunch of, like, multi-person statues, you know? So that might be a good place for us to start. Let's see. Where the hell? I know there was at least a couple that were multi-person here. Let's give it a shot.
Black granite statues of Sekhmet, Egyptian goddess.
No, it's not here.
Here are the 3 brothers that the poem speaks of. Lupin is right. I mustn't destroy this piece, but there is a clue.
The little guy. Is the clue? Clue. Let's say before. What was in the specific document? 3 brothers, exactly the same, but one of us has been altered in the game. Remove it if you please, but do not hurt us. The addition can be removed without much fuss.
Here are the 3 brothers that the
Clearly it's gonna be the little guy, right? We're playing Spot the Difference. Why did all 3 of them have, like, the same exact hole in their left nipple, specifically? I'm really bad at these, like, spot the difference things. So why is there a little one if there's 3? Is that, like, his son or something? I don't understand. There's only the left one, obviously. You're so right. Remove only the left nipple. Nothing but the left nipple. Wonder, like, because the only other thing I can think is to see if there's, like, tools or something around? Like, am I supposed to, like, chisel off the little guy? Because it's supposed to be 3 brothers, and there's only been comments that there's 3 brothers. But there's obviously 4 of them. There's just, like, 3.5. 3.5 men. Fucking sitcom out here. Tradition, of course. Oh, you're so right. How could I ever be so ignorant, I guess.
Da-dum-da-dum. Quite the business this, isn't it?
You're not gonna help me. Cool. I do not understand. I don't understand. Take a look again and see if there's something else that I'm missing. Because I might be.
Here are the 3 brothers that the poem speaks of. Lupin is...
Or whatever I'm supposed to gain from this, it's supposed to be something I can get non-invasively. But again, I think we are gonna have to remove the little guy. That just makes the most sense to me, right? Beat it. Why am I, like, able to do that? Like, what? What's different about these guys? Am I stupid? Is there a difference? Am I going insane? What?
A new message.
Oh my god,
What
it was
now?
literally right in the side of the guy's fucking beard. Drink or be drunk, treating on wine jugs.
All of this must surely have a connection with the books that are found in the reading room.
Okay, so we're gonna go back. And drink was circled, so we're gonna try and search for that, I think. That'll be our search term. Okay. Page 308. E12-3. Just go there. It's gonna be A.
Drink and be drunk. Here's the book. One of the pages is dog-eared. It must be important. I will copy it out.
Okay. This receptacle of over 3 feet high is adorned with geometric motifs suggestive of leaves and reeds. The handles, which were inappropriate for transportation, were very decorative and were sculpted into the shapes of necks and heads of geese resting on the side of the basin. Without a doubt, the artist imagined them as being ancient guardians of the divine beverage that was destined to be decanted in this sumptuous receptacle, but also as a sarcastic witness of boorish behavior of intoxicated guests. After a few ladlesful, Who knows what mockeries some imagine to be coming from their beaks.
It's curious what is written here.
Yep. So are we back to the curator? Who's probably going to tell us to go look at the jug collection?
Quite the...
Or are we just going to be able to go and find it ourselves? Fuck. I'm stuck on the... Thank you. Cool. We're good. So I think we're back to the same wing as before. There's a bunch of jugs in here, yeah?
There is something here.
Cool. Behind another holding two monkeys is a man. From the nail of the left thumb starts the plan. Then 3 downwards you must alight. The next step is to go 5 to the right. To find the second, it won't take long. A round picture is good for eating. It will get it. Good for eating, we'll get it for a song. You'll see 2 girls in an olive tree. Measure the width of this plate you'll see. First one by 100 minus, the second minus 10. That gives the exact place where you'll find me then. Okay, we're doing more math. Back. Behind another, holding 2 monkeys is a man. From the nail of the left thumb starts the plan. 3 down, 5 to the right.
I must find something that resembles the description given in the poem. A unique collection of precious ancient vases.
Okay. There's definitely something here. Right?
Wonderful dishes.
Okay, so one of these is gonna be... Fine, second it won't take long. A round picture good for eating, we'll get it for a song. You'll see 2 girls in an olive tree. Measure the width of this plate, you'll see. Okay, so that'll be... 52.
There, I measured it properly.
Diameter 52 centimeters.
Okay, so 52 for the plate. And then we're gonna have to find whatever the other thing is. Might be the medals.
Impressive collection of artists' medals by Dacier.
What else is there in here? What could it have referred to? Behind another, holding 2 monkeys, is a man. A man holding monkeys. A monkey. What?
Strange, this Stella. It could be an ancient custom. A koala.
Okay.
A sculpture from the Roman epoch.
See, what other options could there be? The only other thing I can think is that it's going to be one of
A unique
these.
collection of precious ancient vases.
Because there's nothing else here.
The famous Piranesi vase.
Let's see.
It's Richard I, King.
What exactly am I supposed to be looking for?
Marble statue of Demeter.
Because we already know. Okay. Behind another, holding 2 monkeys, is a man. From the nail of the left thumb starts a plan. Downwards, you must find a light. Next step is to go 5 to the right. Down right. From a man holding 2 monkeys. There's something over here that I need to see. What do you guys think? I'm genuinely not 100% sure what it could mean.
Curious piece.
Okay. Man and monkeys. What is man but not a monkey? I don't know.
Impressive collection of artists' medals.
Okay, we can't zoom in on that. That's obviously not what we're looking for. Find another holding 2 monkeys is a man. From the nail of the left thumb starts the plan. Downwards you must alight. 3 down, 5 right. Three, 4, 5. Is there something here? Right from that monkey? There's something here? I don't know. I really don't. Yep. First by 100, second minus... Multiply the first by 100, then the second number... Okay, yeah, I can't find... Where the hell am I supposed to get that from? What? This goes straight from, like... Here's how you get the numbers. To... What? Seven, 2, 0. I don't know where you get the number from, though. And that's kind of what bothers me. Huh? Guess we have to kind of take it, but I don't know where that number comes from. And I'm not a big fan of that. I like usually understanding how a puzzle is supposed to work. You know? At least, like, let me feel, like, stupid in an I should have known that way. But, okay. It's the exact place where you'll find me then. Okay. So do we just, like... First one... 100, second by 10, so that would give us 1200 exactly. Oogie. Back to the books. Will it let us skip the step, or am I gonna have to figure out where the fuck this number comes from? Nope, we're gonna actually have to figure it out. Fuck. What? Hey. I don't understand. Is there somebody in here who's holding a monkey? Or two, or something. The fuck? How am I supposed to get that? Does this count as a monkey? Does the little guy count as a monkey? Seriously doubt it. There's something somewhere else, but I don't think that there is. What? Huh. Where do you get that number from, though? 1200. Yeah, I got there. But how do you get that number? Because clearly there's something that I need to find in order to get that first number. 17.2. What do I need from that? Documents. Find another holding two monkeys is a man. From the nail of the left thumb starts the plan. So they're holding two monkeys. This is just one of those things where it's like a lot of these puzzles feel extremely intuitive. Except for, like, there's moments where you get, like, hard locked. I don't know how to say it. But it's like, if I have the right solution because I had to look it up, you know, there's just, like, moments of, like, okay. Fine, but it feels like everything should be findable in here. Two monkeys and a man from the nail. Left thumb starts the plan. What does that mean, though? Do I need to look this up? Huh. So we found the second one. That made a lot of sense. Behind another holding two monkeys. And I don't get what this is referencing, and that's kind of where I'm at. Don't understand what this could be referring to. I've already exhausted the options that I was able to noodle out. Like, two monkeys. Where are there two monkeys? What's a monkey?
Strange, this Stella. It could be an ancient custom stop panel.
I don't think it's referring to any of the, like, it doesn't seem to be referring to...
The solar system. Impressive and ingenious.
It doesn't seem to be referring to any of the... things there. Is there something here from...
stuffed penguin, original.
The only monkey in this room is here, and he doesn't seem to want to acknowledge it. There's only one of them. There's something out near the front. I don't know. Let me tab out. It's not letting me tab out. Where the fuck do you get the numbers from? I have to look it up, I think. Because even the in-game hints is not being really helpful. Unless one of you guys wants to look it up, you are absolutely welcome to, because at this point, we have the correct answer, but there's a missing step. And that's, like... if it's not giving us the relevant information when we put in the stuff, because I'm hard locked, because I didn't click on this specific object. This is, again, like, there's moments where it's like, it makes so much sense. And then there's other moments where it's like, what do you mean? What do you mean there's still more? What do you mean I have to go and check the specific box? Give me that. Guys, I can't tab out. Let's see. Hopefully this is probably the last thing that we really need to look for, though. Hey, what? Thank you. After a man holding two monkeys. You'll find this in the Egyptian and Babylonian halls. Okay, so we actually have a direction now. For some reason, the hints are like... is... not intuitive. Let's see. Let's see.
A man holding two monkeys. Curious piece.
Okay. We're back. We actually finally have the thing. We literally just need to check off this box and we can pretend we did the math. Be done. Okay. Left thumb, Down 3. 5 to the right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5.
I will recopy all of that to better study it.
I definitely recognize the distinct cuneiform writing. I must decipher this text.
Okay. So... Oh, I wondered why you had 2 different accounts. I always wondered, but I never asked. Let's see. Okay. Wait a minute. So there's actually more to this? Hello? Oh, man. Huh? Okay. This is giving H energy. I don't know how else to put that. So then E could be this one. Take for cool. Yeah. This is giving R. Okay. Oh! You won! Hell yes! I'm so proud. I never doubted. I never doubted even for a minute. Let's see. I think the A is... Where is the symbol? It's this is A. Oh. I think that must be L. Where the fuck is the... There it is. 10 attempts. Worth the tier 2 day. Well, congrats. I'm happy for you. So I think that has to be an I. Yeah. Could this be an S? C? Kind of what that's giving. This is very vibes based. No academic, only vibe. This is... I think this says... Oh. I think that's forest, is what that is. Yeah, that was a lot, so I think that was correct. I see air. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering. Wait, we already have a translation for I, so it could be and? Because I think this is forest for sure. Of it all or? Yeah. No, we already have an R. That's... We already have a T. T-A... Wait, actually, let's do this one, because I think... Where is the symbol? This is an N. Then... C A C. And it on the and the forest on top. That's I think the only thing that would fit there that makes sense. And place the forest on top of it all. Here is hill on and it I wonder if that's a G. That has to be a G. So we have a U. What? Your E-L. Is that a Y? It all is your hill? Your hill and go on. That I wonder if that's an M. Measure it and go on. Then take the, I think that's a K. Take the C and put it on the... Take it on... Put it on the rocks, place it in the forest. Okay. I was reading that, but cool. Oh! Take the C, put it on the rocks, and place the forest on top of it all. Here is your hill, and measure it, and go on. The C, put it on the rocks. What? Rock. Let's go to the beach.
Egyptian stele. Great sculpture of a scarab beetle.
Oh. There's something here. No. Take the C, put it on the rocks. Place the forest on top of it all. Here's your hill, measure it, and go on. The rock. Something in the other gallery, maybe? The only other thing I could think. Because again, the infuriating part of this is we already have the final answer. We just need to figure out the process. Somehow, we managed to fuck it up that badly. Is there something in here? Is it the beach? H. In the rock.
The solar system.
Okay.
strange, this Stella.
I can't. Second paragraph. I just tell me sea, rocks, forest. I'm not gonna lie, I'm at like a point where it's like, what do you mean?
Here's what I've been looking for.
C, 4, 5. Let me out. Oh. C, rocks. Oh my god. I did it, guys.
I measured it properly.
I did it.
17 centimeter 20. All of this must surely have a connection with the books that are found in the reading room.
Gonna warm up some donuts and chocolate milk. Ooh, that sounds yummy. I want some chocolate. Sounds delightful.
Elementary.
Okay, 9, 3. Nine. 3. Cool. What are we looking for here? It gives the exact place where you'll find me then. Yeah, we already found that. Already here, what does it want from me? Hello? I don't understand. I don't understand at all. Yep, there's a hidden clue in the page. Thank you. What? like, usually we aren't, you know, gonna... It won't let us move on unless I figure out what this is. There's moments where, like, the puzzles come together so well, and there's other times like this where it's like, what do you mean? What do you actually mean?
The presence of Lupin in this picture is as anachronistic as the animal he's holding.
This may be one of the more obtuse ones that we've come across so far. Because usually I can figure things...
A koala. The animal is holding a small piece of paper between its paws.
Usually I think myself extremely good at solving these kinds of puzzles. But there's moments where it's like... I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm really second-guessing it all. I can be full of water or full of wine. The potter gave me a beautiful design. I am amongst others, and for your sake, you must break me as I am fate. I have 2 handles, but not 1 cork. On me I have brown, yellow, and black. You can see animals on another. Is it sparrow, hawk, or vulture?
There is something here.
Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna break pottery. That's cool. That's real cool. Let's grab our edge pieces, I guess. Corner. That's a corner. Let's see. That goes together like that. Yeah. This here, there must be one more lion. Here. This goes together with that. Let's see, what is aligned with this? I think that works. So that's the other far corner. This. Okay, I guess those do go together. Here. Let's see. Here. That here, this here. Yippee, solving a puzzle. There. This. There. This. And...
A new message. What now?
okay. Both bull and lion, guardian and demon, the bearded face of a man strong and true. I spread Wings spread, I hold the next sermon between my sharp claws. I the she-do.
I must find something that resembles the description given in the poem.
Well, it's gonna be that. What? I've already done the things over here.
A stuffed penguin, original.
Meet my claws. Let's give that another read through. Both bull and lion, guardian and demon, the bearded face of a man strong and true. I do. Wings spread, I hold my next sermon. Is there anything else that matches the description in here?
Marble statue of Demeter.
Let's see. Maybe there's something in the other wing. Let's give it a shot. Anything back here?
Great sculpture of a scarab beetle.
Okay. Things with wings. I think that's probably the next step.
A piece of paper is still hidden there. Lupin must have prepared his coup for weeks, even if he was obliged to improvise somewhat tonight.
From the youngest Harry award, half of his brother... From the youngest Harry, award half his number to Edward. You must replace the king you did obtain with Richard, whose number is the same, minus that of Charles I to move forward. From John to the first James, you must cut a Christian name. Their numbers plus 3 will do. This given name we shall give this number to. Exchange this king with Charles too. What? Okay, there was a book on, like, Richard in the other wing, so we're back, walking back and forth again. There's gotta be something over there, right? Guy is also, like, is so committed to the bit, making this big-ass scavenger hunt, you know?
It's Richard I, King of England, better known as Richard the Lionheart.
Oh, okay, cool. Meh, okay. From the youngest Harry, award half his number to Edward. Half his number to Edward. You must replace the king you did obtain with Richard, whose number is the same. Thank you for that. Okay, so the youngest Henry VIII. So that means we need half his number to Edward, so it'd be Edward the Fourth. Edward the Fourth, Richard the Fourth. From the youngest Henry, award half his number to Edward. You must replace the king you did obtain with Richard, whose number is the same. So we take Edward, Richard, whose number is the same minus that of Charles I. So Edward, Richard III, swap them. From John to 1st James, you must cut a Christian name. Their numbers plus 3 will do. This given name we give the number 2, and exchange the king with Charles II. What? John to James, you must cut a Christian name. Their numbers plus 3 will do. This given name we give this number 2. John to 1st James. Christian name. Richard Henry's. Has to be Mary, right? Got a Christian name. Their numbers plus 3 will do. This given name we give this number 2. From John to 1st James, you must cut a Christian name. Their numbers plus 3 will do. This given name we give this number 2 in exchange with Charles II. Paul? Yeah, it has to be Mary. So, add the numbers. Their numbers. So Mary 2 gets Charles 2? Is that what's going on here? This given name, we give this number to... Their numbers plus 3 will do. What? Change with Charles II. I don't know what it's supposed to be achieving here. I genuinely don't. So we had Edward and Richard that we swapped. From John to 1st James, cut a Christian name. Their numbers plus 3 will do. This given name we give the number 2. Because this given name we give their numbers to. So I guess it's Mary II and Charles. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know what else it wants from me. Oh my goodness! Orphe and Hoshi! Oh my goodness, thank you guys so very, very much for the raid! We're y'all streaming together. Welcome on in, you guys. Oh my goodness. And hi. If you guys don't know me, my name is Scribe. I am the Crow Librarian of Bijou. And Cass! Oh my goodness! It's a whole Ethereum raid. But yeah, for those who don't know me from Cass or Hoshi or Orphe, hi, I'm Scribe. I'm the Crow Librarian of Bijou. I like puzzles. I occasionally sing songs and get up to other miscellaneous mischief. Tonight, we're playing Sherlock Holmes Nemesis, which is it certainly is one of the puzzle games of all time. It's one of the mystery games of all time. I am, in fact, in Spain without the S. It was a Ethereum Jamboree. Hell yeah. We love that. We love that. Everyone follow the burb. And if you aren't following Hoshi or Cass or Orphe, you should fix that immediately. Anybody from my side, because all of them are amazing too. So, yeah. And welcome on in, everybody. I totally get if you need to, like, ride and run, you know, get snacks, all of that. But, but otherwise, what were you guys up to? I saw you guys streaming and was like, oh, I'm totally gonna raid into you when I'm finished. And here we are. What were you guys up to? How was your streams? Suffering is possible. Oh, playing Drunk Jeopardy. Okay, that sounds like a fun time. Sounds like a very fun time. My goodness. Heck yeah. Ooh, sounds like fun. Sounds like fun. Did you get lots of the things correct? Who won? Was that a thing that I can ask? Who won? Were y'all playing together or against each other? -5,000 points! I don't even know how you managed that! Oh no! Oh my! Well, that's okay. You're still, like, the smartest hamster that I know. So, yeah. For what that's worth. Oh, isn't the best? That's okay. You know what? You're allowed to let the others win. You know, sometimes you have to have mercy on your gem mates. I'm suffering. So, I think Orphe won. Well, grats. Let's... Fourth. Richard's number is the same. Charles the First. Richard the Third. And Edward the Fourth. Yes? Richard. 3. Ed 4.
Perfect. Now on to the next step.
I am not smart. You guys, it's fine. Married to Charles. Not correct. Marry 1, Charles 2. Fuck. Destroy him next time, no mercy. Hahaha. 1 through sheer dumb luck. Hey, you know what? Sometimes that is what counts. You know? It still counts as a win, even if it was luck. The word puzzles. Oh. Yeah, we're kind of suffering here. I figured out one that I may have messed up a little bit because because I read the Roman numerals wrong. But we're on to the second part of this. From John to 1 James, you must cut a Christian name. Their numbers plus 3 will do. This given name, we give this number 2, and exchange this king with Charles II. Cut a Christian name. Their numbers plus 3 will do. So it's somebody the 6th, maybe? And exchange with Charles II. Their numbers. So from John to James, we have Mary. So if we add them together, that's 3. Their numbers plus 3 will do. So that would be 6. This given name, we give this number to in exchange with Charles II. So it would be Where is a 6? 6? Pearls 2.
Perfect. Now on to the next step.
Okay. Oh, fuck, there's more. Lord does not concern himself with winning through brains, but by orphanage. I can't imagine you winning by any other way than just straight orphan it. Let's see. The Richards and their wills look for equal number. Their equal number with skill. 6 right, 1 high. One another you must try to conserve the same number still. Eh? Brain too fried to process, sleep mode engaged. That is totally fair. Go rest. Go rest. Go eat. Go actually eat. It's a reasonable bedtime. Please. Let's see. Have a good night now. Oh man. Richards and their wills look for their equal number with skill. 6 right, 1 high. Okay, so there is Williams. There's Williams. There's a third. A William third. The Richards and the Wills look for their equal number with skill. 6 right, 1 high, one another. You must try to conserve the same number still. What? Okay. Richard and Will look for equal numbers. 6 right, 1 high, one another. 6 right, 1 high. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6 right. Richard and William, so that means... Huh? I'm doing good. My brain is being fried with this puzzle at the moment. So, it's been good. Otherwise, you know, we're stopping the French. Always a win. Depending on who you ask. Well, failing to stop the French. Which, again, a win depending on who you ask. So, that's fun. Oh my goodness. Mark, thank you so much for the gift subs. Has Burb thinking, and the Burb thinking hard. I'm thinking so hard. I'm using all 2 of my brain cells right now. I'm doing so much. Brain's too fried for other reasons. That's fair. I figure that y'all probably pickles your brains a little bit over your stream if I'm catching, you know, the meaning. Thinking hard or hardly thinking. Huh? You're so right, bestie. Why not? Both. There's more than just 2 in that muggin. You're so right. You're so right. Gave 140 subs. You know, I appreciate every single one. I really, really do. Do I swap? Please? Oh, fuck. There's so many of these. Wait, okay, so what? How many pages of this are there? 1, 2, 3. 3. It's just 3 pages. Oh, fuck. Richards and Wills, equal number with skill. 6 right, 1 high, one another. You must try, conserve the same number still. Do I just swap the Richards and Wills then? Is that what that's saying? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Orphe. I appreciate you so much. Sounds like it. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, is a Richard and a Will.
Perfect. Now on to the next step.
Okay, Will, where's your Richard? Wait a minute.
Perfect. Now on to the next step.
Not what I meant.
Perfect. Now on to the next step.
Oh, it's not meant to be seen. Well, too bad. It was. It was. You're... Can't just ask him, where's Richard? I can, and apparently I just did. Column's order is what you must fix. The placement could be better. Change the 4s with the 6. Okay, how many 6s are there? Where is 6? Who 6? How 6? Henry 6? Henry Medis. I need to be put down, I think. Henry 4-6. Hello. Yeah, just column, not name. The fuck. The placement could be better. Change the 4s with the 6. So is it? Wait, it's column 4 and column 6.
Perfect. Now on to the next.
Cool. Thank you. Oh
Perfect.
my goodness.
Now on to the next step. Perfect.
I
Now
am
on to the next
genuinely
step.
losing my mind over this for
Now
no
on to the next
fucking
step.
reason. I don't know why this one is just frying my brain. I think after having to look up so much for trying to figure out the last book puzzle, I don't know, you guys. I'm a little burnout. It's fine. It's fine. Once we finish this, that's probably where I'm gonna end up calling it for the night. So we'll see. Next, trace a path between 2 sovereigns from most age to youth and link the 2 domains. What? Also, saying that that's a rhyme is like, I don't know, that's kind of a stretch. But whatever. Sovereigns from most age to youth and link the 2. Is that what that means? Nope. So it's either... The oldest will be Richard. The last one will be George. Sovereigns. Most age to you. Link the 2 domains. I don't know. And across the lion's heart. Secret will impart. And the lion's heart. I better not lose my progress if I walk away.
It's Richard I, King of England, better known as Richard the Lion.
I don't think it fucked it up. Did it reset it? I think it reset it. I think the puzzle reset. Hey, you know what? That's fine. We at least kind of understand now. Edward the Fourth, Richard the Third. Okay, Rich 3, Ed 4.
Perfect. Now on to the next step.
Okay. Oh, it did, yeah. Change the names, mascot, Christian names. If they're plus, this given name, we give this number to. Exchange the King of Charles to. What the fuck? Which one was this? Cause it ended up being 3, and then Charles 2 got swapped with. Who the fuck? Charles 2 was somebody 6th, right? Oh, man.
Perfect. Now on to
Cool.
the next
We're good?
step.
Okay, okay. We're cooking. The Richards in the Will. Hi, that's the ones, and then change the. Okay, we're good. Billiam.
Perfect. Now on to the next step.
Dick. Billiam. Billiam. Dick.
Perfect. Now on to the next step.
Okay, Richard, where's your Willie?
Perfect. Now on to the next step.
I need to be put down.
Perfect. Now on to the next step. Perfect. Now on to the next step. Perfect. Now on to the next step. Perfect. Now on to the next step.
Okay. Okay, trace path between two sovereigns. From most age to youth, link the two domains. From most age to youth. Damn. Not, I think about it, 80% of English kings had names that also repeat. They really do. Yeah, okay, I have to wonder in that case. Do you think that the fact that they all chose names, that so many of them chose names that are euphemisms for penis, is like intentional, or do you think that the fact that those names end up being euphemisms for penis came as a result of like them like deciding that? Or maybe they were all just You're so right. The two sovereigns from age to youth and link the two domains. Is it gonna be that it wants the highest number of one with another? No, that's not it. Names first, then euphemism. That makes sense. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, you know? Imagine, like, being one of the people who was, like, unfortunate enough to have your name become, like, a euphemism in your lifetime, or, like, a meme in your lifetime. Like, a moment of silence for all of the people all of the perfectly normal and lovely people whose name is Karen, and like, and then, you know, Karens. And that's the one and only time that we're ever gonna have sympathy for Karens. Cool? Cool. Bro, Kyle's. Okay. Yeah, that's also a good one. Because Kyle's also, yeah. Kyle, I went to high school with a guy named Kyle, who I think perfectly encapsulates the whole Kyle stereotype in my brain. He was one of those guys who had like super long hair. He did like BMX, like I think he also raced jet skis, and he had a pilot's license in high school, and was also like addicted to energy drinks. So that to me is what a Kyle is. I don't know how else to put that. Cut Brothers Kyle, he deserves it. Also fair. Bye, Felicia. That's another one. Yeah. Yeah, anybody whose name became a meme after their birth, like during their lifetime became a meme and they had to watch it go from being like a perfectly normal name to, you know, being a meme. Daniels. Oh my god, I'm gonna show my age here, but Daniels. How many Daniels do you think still own white vans? That's a reference for nobody. Unless you also are, my age or older. But, yeah. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white van. Yep. That's another one. Like, it's unfortunate. Steven with a PH. Steven. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I know multiple people who that is the spelling of their name. It's very unfortunate. Steven. Yeah. Man. Well, what are some other good ones? Wild. Who'd even be named like that? I know, right? Certainly nobody that I know. Anyways. What the fuck does this mean? Trace a path between two sovereigns for most HPUs and link the two domains. The fuck does that mean? Cross Anne with Lion's Heart. That would make sense. It's gonna be Richard the First and, like, an Anne. Anne and Richard. That makes the most sense. Will it let me go ahead and do that? No. Because it wants the most aged and the most youth. So then we cross domain? Is that right? No. It wants... Or technically, it would have been a William. Because we swapped those, yeah? Fuck. Do you guys know what this means? You guys have ideas? Most HDUs, because it should have previously been that it was, like, chronological? William the First and last? What part are you on? We're on the second to last, stanza of this. Next, trace a path between two sovereigns for most HDUs and link the two domains. So does that mean it's like a William the First, William the Third? Bill 1, Bill 3? Does it actually want me to use Richard? I don't fucking know. I think William was the first monarch. Yeah, he was originally the first, and then we swapped out the Richards and the Williams. So, and then the last one is George II. So what do we do with that? Because we're at most youth and link the two domains. And then I know how the last step goes. But not this. So, yeah. Most HDUs link the two domains. So we have our William the First up here, and then George the Second. Link the two domains is a weird statement. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like... The only thing I can think is, like... So we have our George the Second and our William the First. Do we swap, like, William the Second and George the First? Maybe? Will 2. George 1. No. Fuck. Do we swap them? No. Because there is a swap that needs to take place. Because George is down here. I don't really know what else to do with this. Wait. Link the two to... my brain just completely read over the fact that there were 2s. You're so right. 2. Why is that twice? What's the 2 2s? What's the 2 2 domains? 2 2s. What? That's what's confusing me. I don't know. I genuinely really, really don't. Like, it feels annoying to have to, like, look at hints this often, you know? Like, the last one makes perfect sense to me. That one, you're gonna cross Richard the First with Anne. That makes a lot of sense. But what's going on? What's the heart of the lion? Richard the First was otherwise known as the Lionheart. So, crossing him with Anne makes a lot of sense. That's straight. Too dumb for puzzle and tipsy. That is okay. Let's... Richard the First. The Williams, with the Williams, 4th and 6th columns. Collect the Jane Grey medal. Keep them in the same row, but in the 4th and 6th... Collect the Jane Grey medal at the end. What? Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. There's a step that was skipped here. There is a step that is skipped. Hello? Crying, screaming, throwing up. What the fuck is going on, my dudes? Yeah, but there isn't one.
This medal is a fake, and I must open it. It appears to be quite solid, and I don't want to break its contents. I must find a precision instrument.
Precision instrument. Where the fuck? Precision instrument. What are instruments? An instrument. Like me, because I feel like I'm getting played to be a fool. Wait, actually, I got something funny. Funny, haha. Thank you. That's all. As soon as I learn how to play Megalovania on command, it's over for you fools. Tell us how you really feel. I'm living, laughing, and loving. I've reached a point. Okay, with the one puzzle with the monkey and the dude, like... That's you, Tombstone, yeah! It did! It did! I wanted to I wanted to reveal that in the most malicious way possible. But, you know. Yeah. As soon as I learn how to play Megalovania on this bitch, it's over for you fools.
Wah wah wee wah. Way way way.
Fucking go. Hell yes. I've also debated the merits of figuring out a song that I could cover, specifically using my most, like, menace-coded instruments that I have in my collection. Which would now include the automaton and my ukulele. I think that I could be a fucking menace with those. And, you know, I don't know what problems I'm gonna cause, but I'm gonna cause problems for everyone using that. Evanescence, wake me up inside automaton cover. You're so right. Where do I find a tool? What's a tool? How is a tool? I think after the one—
Don't you just hate it when your cat wakes you up like this? Meow. 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 Meow.
Googling DPS messages is great. I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying it. Man. I think after the one puzzle with the
Meow.
man and the monkeys, I think my brain just kind of went all the way back around. Like, from being frustrated, and instead of being angry, I just, like, checked out in the funniest fucking way possible. So, here we are, living, laughing, loving, fucking around, and finding out. Where do I find a tool? What is a
Caca.
tool?
C-A-Ca. Ca-chow.
Excuse me, sir, can I borrow your gun? I need to break open this
Nothing to
medallion.
report, Mr. Holmes.
Oh my god. Guys. Ew. Why are we looking for a tool? Because we are now the proud owner of this fake coin. And for some reason, we need to break that open. Once again, how the fuck did Arsene Lupin commit to the bit this hard? How did he manage to smuggle all these fake artifacts in? Even if we're assuming that the journalist Twink set a lot of the scavenger hunt up, how the fuck did he get away with that without getting spotted when there's police crawling around everywhere? I don't believe it. I genuinely do not. Is there something else in here?
A lovely Stradivarius.
That's... Wait, what? Fuck this detective shit.
The
I want to
solar
learn to play the
system.
violin.
Impressive and ingenious.
Can
Oh,
you
no.
guys hear that helicopter? At.
Helicopter doesn't work. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just glad you guys are enjoying yourself. Yeah. It's fun. We love it. What is that? And then... What do I need? What is my... Hey, how do we... And then... What do I... Crack it open. Specialist tool. Let's go talk to the twink. Good sir. My good twink. Can I borrow your tool? If you know what I mean.
At.
Oh no. Hey, bud.
Ah, if it isn't the architect. Tell me, would you happen to have amongst your tools an implement that could split metal?
Ah, yes. In fact, I have an extremely rare tool whose sole purpose is that.
Why?
Could I borrow this implement?
It should be over there. It's a saw with a diamond-edged blade, made in South Africa. It cuts the hardest of steels like butter. There are only 3 in the world. By Jove, I can't seem to find it.
Was it prudent to leave it here for all to see?
I only received it last night, and I was waiting until I had the combination to this strongbox in which to store it. In any case, it was still there when the workmen left, and I was to take it when I went home. My
This
goodness,
guy
where could it be?
has had a fucking night.
I will attempt to find something else, thank you.
This guy has had such a fucking night. I genuinely worry for his mental health. Like, first he starts out the night by being a goddamn nervous wreck, and then he almost gets blamed for that statue falling over when Watson knows damn well that he's the one who beat the snot out of it with a hammer. And now his extremely
Now, Watson,
rare
do you
saw
always
is
stroll around with
missing.
a hammer? Are you using it for testing Lupin's victims' reflexes?
No, Holmes. It's just...
I do believe I could use that tool.
Certainly, take it. I must replace it near...
Later, Watson.
Okay, that's cool. Also, the fact that Sherlock is just fucking oblivious to this. Like, how do you not notice that your friend is up to some shady shit? I don't know. Why is there just a single nail there? Just a single nail is a treat. Okay, where the hell do I put this? There's gonna be a specific hammering spot. A spot for hammering. What? Eh? It's very good. I don't understand. Why can't I just hammer it to the table with that nail? Drag and drop, maybe? I don't know.
It's the only way. I hope I don't damage the paper that I assume is
Yeah.
inside.
That stash, Watson. He does have a very majestic stash. Okay, cool. Alright, on to the next! To find a book in this library is at best from the Great Circle, know the sections, and then the shelves where they rest. Then from left to right, count the divisions. Yeah, we already fucking know that. On the antique Egyptian stela, you will see a false hieroglyph which will give you the start. To find the rest, you must count again for me, left to right, down, up. Let's see if you're smart. I think I was smart once, and I was smart once. That sounds like the beginning of a bad copy pasta. I was crazy once. Put me in a rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. I was smart once. They
Find
put
an
me
Egyptian stela.
in a library with books. Books make me smart. I was smart once. Hey bud, how's it
What
going?
do you think, Holmes?
I don't.
Granodiorite bark, bearing a statue of Queen Motemwia, who was the mother of Amenhotep.
I usually try to aim to get at least one chapter of these done, but I'm at a point
Granite Naos of Ptolemy VIII.
where I don't know if I can actually get productive things done at this point. How far off are we? The Egyptian... Okay, we are actually pretty close. Okay! There's 12 fucking clues in this scavenger hunt, and this is just the British Museum. Okay, we can do this. We can lock in. I can do this. I'm not gonna lose my mind. This is no fucking shit. Left, right. Left, right, straight ahead. There's no way out. You're dead. This is a
Sarcophagus of Hapmen,
ancient Egyptian bathtub.
Ram of Amun,
Hello.
colossal bust of Ramesses,
Hello. What's a stele? What the
painted limestone statue
Hello?
of Nenkeftka, 5th dynasty.
Okay. We figured it out, you guys. Okay. Welcome in. Okay. Okay. On the ancient Egyptian stela, you will see a false hieroglyph, which will give you the start. Find the rest. You must count up for me, left to right, down to up. Oh. Oh, fuck. Where's the fake? What's the fake? When's the fake? I may have a little bit of the stick, you guys. I'm just... My brain off. My brain is so small right now. What's a hieroglyphic? That looks like a guy falling in the water. There definitely are images on this. What am I looking for? I don't know, actually. How do I spot the real one? Or the fake one? On the real one. How did he chisel a fake hieroglyph onto this? I see an E. 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 Black note? Maybe. I don't know. Where's the E? Where are you? Where are you at? Center left. Center.
Unless the Egyptians took up Latin,
Thank
this
you.
letter E is in Lupin's hand.
Again, why did he go to all this effort? I don't understand. Okay, so... let's... What did we get from that? Wait a minute, we didn't count it. What count? When count? How count? Will you let me... Eight from the bottom, 9th from the left. The 8, 9. Now it's library. Back to the library. Is a library a kind of fruit, you think? What do you think it would taste like? What's a library? Yeah, I accept this. 8 over 8 up 9. It.
This sheet is slightly older than these books.
Oh fuck, it's music. You can tell that I am brain cooked because of, like, how stupid I'm getting at this point. Damn, it's music. Can't help. I am... Count again for me. Do we...
It's a musical score. This melody certainly has a meaning. It's most likely a popular tune. I'll need the advice of an expert.
Hey, you seem like a musical
If I
theater
could bother
nerd.
you again.
Absolutely.
You seem like
Apparently
a
you're a true music aficionado. Can you enlighten me on this score?
Oh,
Not
he
in the
is.
least, my dear sir. Even if I am unbeatable when it comes to the lyrics to both traditional and popular songs, I do not know how to read music, and I couldn't tell Mozart from a pudding recipe if it was being
Same,
sung.
bestie.
I'll have to find a way to play the tune.
Wait a minute. It's all coming together. I know exactly. I know what we must do. because Sherlock Holmes plays the violin. And there's a very expensive violin over here.
This instrument will do the job.
He's like, hey, mine now. Finders, keepers. All according to Keikaku. Translates to Keikaku display.
So, Mr. Holmes.
Apparently you're a true... I'll have...
Let's, Amber.
Now listen well.
Return, return, return from whence you went. Return, return, return from whence you went.
Do you recognize this music?
Certainly, a little ditty by a quartet who failed to meet with any great success. Their coiffures, which I thought were just divine, were thought to be a little too avant-garde and didn't do well either.
Oh god, hot damn, I love this song.
Do
Hell
you know
yeah.
the name of the quartet or that of the song?
The song is Return, and the group The Scarabs.
Return, the Scarabs. I thank you.
Return quickly.
My violin now. Do you think that's a real song? Like, do you think they actually, like, reference a real song here?
There's a piece of stucco, darkened with shoe polish, with a message inside.
Ah, fuck, there's more. If you've been quick, outside it's night, but the sun is the museum's hidden light. It has a full court and invites you to dance, but remember to count too. Give the key a turn, give the music to swing. Look at them around their astral king. Count to the turns as they go past. As they follow their path, you must be fast. Add them all, but Arson says that little white one turns 2 ways. Then take the blue planet on which we fly, square its rotations, and by 2 you multiply. Take the product of both numbers, now you have which one a thousand you have said.
I must find something that resembles the description given in the poem.
This is gonna suck, you guys. I know where this is leading us, and I think it's gonna suck. I don't think it's a real song. Man. It's a song to us. Don't forget Bitmus. Fuck. Oh, fuck. It's my one weakness. Doing math. I know where this is going, but I don't know. It's a map of the solar system. Okay. Once again, we're gonna read through this. Looked it up and sadly it's not a real song. Man, we're going to space! Hell yes. As they follow their path, you must be fast. Give them turn, get the music to swing, look around them. Count the turns as they go past. As they follow their path, you must be fast. Add them all. That little white one turns 2 ways, then take the blue planet on which we fly, square its rotations, by 2 you multiply. Okay. Oh fuck. We're gonna have to do math and counting, and I know what this is gonna mean.
I must count the number of turns executed by each of the planets and make the calculation based on Lupin's poem. Such an imagination.
Then 11. Wait, can I do them one at a time? I can do them one at a time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Center one spun 6. Oh god. Wait, did you get all of them? I trust you with my life. Thank you. You have saved me. Wait, did it just automatically? You guys, wait. It counted for us. Thank you, that's all. Top left is the key. Thank you. Anyways. Three and 13. Holy fuck. No need to take notes, just gotta refer to it. I'm so happy. Thank you. You guys, any moments in like an older point and click puzzle game that they actually do something that makes your life easier? I don't know, it just hits different than like... There's just something. Thank you. Okay, last. Factory. Inaccurate orbital period, 0 out of 10 game, would not recommend. You know, it's fine. It's in a history museum after all. 1. Okay, now to do math. Okay. Look at all of them. I took notes. Follow their path. You must be fast. Add them all. But as Arsene says, that little white one turns 2 ways. Take the blue planet on which we fly. Square its rotation by 2. You multiply. Also, is that planet scale? What's the answer? I think it's just, you know, a demonstration. A silly goofy. Gonna say James, where's the center is the fastest? History museum. What it that it should be accurate? What do you mean? It's a history museum, not a science museum. This is probably like some little contraption doohickey made by like, I don't know, fucking Galileo or something. I don't know. I just go here. I'm not a historian, I'm a librarian. I'm a librarian and my brain is fucking fried. Okay, now we get to do math. I'm gonna cry. I don't know if I want to cry or go cosplay a Dire Swing for this one. Old science could be wrong. It's history for a reason, yeah. Okay. We can do this. We can so do this. Add all of them. Square the rotations. And by 2 you multiply. What? Add them all. Okay. Fuck. I can't do math. Who wants to help? Cause the numbers we've got are okay, unless you guys want to watch me suffer. 6 and 5. That's 11, and 13 is... Or 3 and 14. That's 1, 7. 7. 31. 33. 34. 34. I just wrote down a 2 because... Chat, we might be cooked. Okay. That little white... add them all. That little white one turns 2 ways. Then take the blue planet on which we fly, square its rotations, and by 2 you multiply. Okay. 9. So, wait. Yeah. I think that... Yeah. 3 times 3, 9. 18. We have 18, so if it was Earth has 3, and then we square that, that's 9. Times 2, 18. Take the product of both numbers. Okay, fuck. And now you have 1 to which 1,000 you must add. Okay, what's 34 times 18, you guys? I don't want to pull out my calculator again. And it won't let me tab out. This is the last time. 34 times 8. I'm gonna trust you guys with this one. 612. And then we add 1,000 and we've got the book number. Okay. Excellent. Fuck this shit, I'm out. I'm keeping the violin as long as it'll let me have it, because I think it's funny if I can steal this expensive instrument from the museum. 612. 1612. Mm-hmm. 1612.
I must have made a mistake. Time to think.
You guys? What? Did I math incorrectly? Cause otherwise, it's... I'm gonna try the first edition bit again, but otherwise, what... Should be 34 times 18. 34 times 18 is 612. Then it should be 1612. Yeah? What? What? Oh, white one turns 2 ways. What was the initial math you were doing again? So initially we had to add up the number of rotations that all of the planets went on, which was 6, 5, 3, 13, 4, 2, and 1. What does it mean in spins 2 ways? I think it means to count double the fact that the 13 comes from the moon, which is orbiting technically both the sun and Earth. So it counted both of those sets of rotations, which is why the number is so high. So then we take the blue planet on which we fly, squares rotations by 2, you multiply. Would it be 13 plus the rotation of Earth? Maybe. Because... Wait. Eh? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm holding up. How many rotations was Earth? Earth was 3. Earth was 3. You guys will know math better than me. The bar's on the floor here. I don't math too good. 13 plus the rotation. So the moon would be 16. Okay, so then it would be 37. So it would be 37. Yeah? So 666. That's metal as hell. We love that. If based, if true.
Here's what I've been looking for.
Hell yeah! Hi, 13, 12. Thank you, guys. Once more. So 6, 13. Hi. 13? 2, 3, 6, 7, 12.
No book, but Lupin has left me a message. The last, undoubtedly.
Necronomicon, hell yes. Oh, thank fuck, we're almost there. Damn, Mr. Holmes. Enough of enigmas in Alexandria. If you are reading this, it is because I have carried off my third victory. The next, I have to admit, between the two of us, is certainly the most perilous. There is something in the world that money cannot buy. In its name, millions of men have died, sword in hand, and a smile on their lips. Illustrious conquerors and mighty armies have attempted in vain to take what I am preparing to steal. Only one person in the world can cause me to fail, and despite the two of us, this person may just be my most precious ally as well. I am priming a battle on a field I have studied a million times, but is completely unknown at the same time. But I digress, and must be testing your patience. Not far from where you are, there is a man who is whistling and humming. If you ask him who the person dearest in the world to him is, he will balk at answering, but will eventually show you a portrait. I would ask you to carefully observe this portrait, because, soon enough, this face will disappear forever. I know that wasn't the right accent. I don't know what accent that was, but we're rolling with it. Let's go talk to him, probably. Hey bud, how's it going? Who do you love
Pardon
most
me,
in the world?
But I wanted to ask you a question that is somewhat delicate.
Anything you
Ew,
like,
the
pet.
French. I know,
want to
right?
know who is the
This
person
guy is
who
French.
means the most to you.
It's you, my one and only you.
Listen well, I am working on the case at hand. If you do not cooperate immediately, I will advise your superiors in the most detrimental terms possible of your antagonism. Is that clear?
Well, well, well. What do you want
Freudian.
anyway? I've done all I could to help you. What does the question mean anyway?
I've been told that you keep a portrait of someone who is very important to you.
Oh, that. It made the
Scribe,
workmen
Ian.
laugh when I showed it to them. But you know, she means a lot to them too.
How is that possible? They know her also?
What a question. Of course they do. And you too, for that matter.
Oh my.
She must certainly be one of the people who means most to you, isn't she?
How would I know?
You're English like me. And isn't every Englishman happy and proud when he sees that noble face?
It's the fucking queen? Is he gonna steal the queen?
Why, it's Queen Victoria.
What in the goddamn fuck? Hello? Are we about to steal the queen?
There, Holmes, I've told you everything. You are correct. Someone on the inside did help Lupin enter the museum. And I must shamefully confess that he could only
Oh, he's
have been
finally
me.
owned up to it!
That
Yay!
rogue, under the guise of a journalist, played me, and I was blind to it all. He even left me his card the first time we met. Here, look. Maybe there's a clue.
Here's our Court Allen Independent Journalist. What? Urquhart Allen? The fuck? Huh? I feel like this is gonna be an anagram for something, but I don't know what it is. Every time I hear it, friends, I'll think that one image I'll speak French in between your legs meme. Do you want me to do my best at speaking French sexy? I know one phrase that I might be able to do this with. So, this is your one and only opportunity to hear this. Of course you're gonna say yes. Je suis un ananas. That's it. That's all I got. If you know, you know. It's impossible the French can't be sexy if they're French. Thank you, Jay. That was for you specifically. I knew you would get that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So, nobody tell them. Nobody tell them what that means. Let them believe it's something good. Okay, okay. Omelette au fromage. That's it. It's right on the money. That was a meme. That was a meme. De la française. Oui. Yep. Yep. Also, oiseau. Yeah, why did they steal every valuable? They didn't need to do that. Oiseau. Oiseau. More like, why though? Am I right, fellas? We love it. We love it here. 420s, then mine. Why is that how you say 99? I don't fucking know, man. They learned how to steal from the British. You're so right. You're so right. Here's... What does Pierce's calling card reveal? I don't fucking know, man. Brit steal stuff. French steal vowels. You're so right. You're so right. What does this mean? I appears Urquhart Allen. She appears on my Urquhart until I Allen. I don't know, man. Sacré bleu, mademoiselle. Oh my god. Bonjour, croissant. Full vowels from Eastern Europeans. That's why they get like K's and Y's left over. You're so right. You know, there was a time when I was gonna learn Russian. I lasted 3 days in Russian. That was gonna be like, you know, the language that I learned. Because for undergrad, you had to take like 2 credits of, or like 2 classes for a foreign language. And originally I was like, oh, I'm gonna learn Russian because that might be like the most like marketable for what I originally intended to go to school for, kind of, which was cybersecurity. I got into that class, I lasted 3 days, and then dropped it for Spanish because the teacher was mean to me. And I do not regret that decision in the least. So yeah. Tried to learn French and realized I had more self-respect than that. That's fair. That's fair. Was forced to learn it, and that was enough. Yeah, yeah. I didn't really get a choice in my foreign language when I was in, like, you know, like undergrad and stuff. Or not undergrad, but like in high school and stuff. Because my school was so small that the only option that you could actually take in person was Spanish. Otherwise, they literally would have you take online classes while you were at school. So I took Spanish with all the rest of us. So, yeah. That's what I took in college as well, because it was easy. And there's been occasional times that it's, like, helped me out. Like, when I was actually working in a library, there were a couple of times that I actually got to help somebody out, who, like, only spoke Spanish and, like, was looking for a place. I was like, oh, yeah, actually, I understand what you're saying. I can't respond because I'm rusty as hell with my Spanish. But you know, that's the thing. You do actually have official languages, so excellent. Thank you for sharing the pineapples. Muchos gracias. What does this mean? What does it mean? As a journalist, I don't know. Here, Urquhart Allen. I don't know. Sorry, care so much, but US hockey team did get knocked out. Man, that's unfortunate. I am so upset. I'm sure that you are happy, though. Ananas. I think it's gonna... I feel like this is gonna end up being an anagram of some sort. Just, you know, like, what does it mean? This has gotta be an anagram. There's no other reason. Right? Tom Marvolo Riddle. Yes. I-E-R-S U-R-U-H-A-R-E-A-L-E-N-N. Like, also, the fact that he had Queen Victoria as his, like, most important person. He's a musical theater nerd. He has Queen Victoria as his quote-unquote most important person. I don't think... There's no way. You cannot convince me that the curator of the British Museum is straight in any capacity. That's all. I know we've established this, but there's more... more evidence has been submitted to the court. Okay, okay. So, if I take the Q and the U... U... E... E... N. Is it not going to let us look at the map because it knows it's going to be the next location that we go? Probably. I genuinely have no fucking clue what this wants from me. Piers U. Allen is a somewhat obscure name. No shit. It's definitely a pseudonym. Or it's a lie. It's an anagram. It's definitely an anagram. Court is busy with other matters thanks to you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You know, please, just tell me the answer at this point, because I'm... Are you telling me that this is the same guy?
It's a shame that you didn't show me this card earlier, my dear Watson. Our adversary is both talented and bold, more than any other criminal mastermind we have ever fought, with one exception, and he has fooled us yet again. This adventure, however, has forced him to discover something. We have the lead, and he has had to improvise. In addition, he inevitably must have had a retreat somewhere in the vicinity to be able to observe us and to hound your footsteps. He's ingenious and has certainly left the location already, but he may, in his haste, have left some small clues behind.
But we have no idea where his hideout could have been. The only place we might receive any information is the Golden Lion, but nobody there will say anything to you or me.
Indeed, the Golden Lion is a hostile spot, unless you use the same weapons as your adversary.
Eh? Is he about to... Oh. Oh, he got a new fit.
Now,
Okay.
Watson, disguised thusly, will I do justice to the clientele of the Golden Lion?
Tremendous, Holmes. But what am I to do?
Out of the two of us, you are the wordsmith. I'll need you to write a
Okay.
letter, send a copy to Lestrade, addressed to the Prime Minister in order to have an interview with this person.
You You are not serious, Holmes.
It can't be more obvious. This must be the target of Lupin's next crime.
I must lay down for a moment.
I am counting on you, Watson. See you soon.
Oh my goodness. The suffering. That does make me want to watch some Sherlock Holmes movies or shows. Honestly, I feel that. You know what? We're fucking gonna save now. Yes. We're free. We're free. Let's bring it back because I've had enough stuff. I want to stay and get and goof around, but I gotta get some sleep. That is totally okay. Have a good night, Orphe. I'm probably gonna be closing up here in just a sec. But I really appreciate you hanging out and for the raid, for entrusting all of your community to me. I mean, all of y'all. I really appreciate. So, yeah. Yeah. This has been a good time. We have, I think there's 2 heists left from Lupin that we have to stop before we're at the end of the game. And I'm gonna continue. As much as I have been kind of suffering with this game, I am indeed going to try and to finish it and all of the others that I've gotten my hands on. Because, for the most part, I've been having a pretty good time with this. So, yeah. Yeah. They all belong to me now. You can't take them back. It's okay, we can have dual custody. We can have dual custody of community. You guys can belong to both, it's okay. We don't have to be exclusive. But yeah. Thank you guys so very much for hanging out with me, keeping me somewhat sane through all of the stupid puzzles. I will be continuing this next week. Yeah. On that high note, let's find somewhere to send you all off to.